Hey boys, it's me, Pashi Pop. Um, I'm gonna explain everything that happened with the Dark incident. Um, if any of you actually care, I'm gonna explain what happened. Am I a scammer? Have I gained anything monetarily? That kind of plays into the one above, the door, and a conclusion. So, what happened? All right. Well, this goes back to May 9th. I have to make my thing a bit smaller. May 9th, Mr. Developer sends me a question. Says, hey, I recently started watching your YouTube videos and wanted to say I enjoy them. Say thank you very much. I do appreciate it. I put a lot of work and effort into them. Also, as it is May 9th, I thought I might share a little project I've been working on, as I assume you might be interested. Basically, it's a game very similar to Dark and Darker made from scratch. Here's some screenshots. And those 4 screenshots, I don't think anyone ever has. I don't think anyone ever got them. I could be wrong, but pretty sure I'm the only one that has them. Then we started talking a bit more, and that's how it started. So, moving on from that day, I kind of kept an eye on Mr. Developer. And his status or whatever for Discord, you know, like how you can put a date and then it counts down to the date 21 days, 20 days, 19 days, 18, so on and so forth. He had a date for when Dark is going to get to some kind of point. And during those days, he had Discord rich presence for his game. Okay, get into the comments. He was obviously faking the rich presence to scam you. He could have been, right? He could have faked the Discord rich presence all those days by like I guess he had to have thought, okay, Pashi Pop is going to look at my Discord rich presence. He's going to see that I'm in Dark. He's going to clarify and validate in his head that I am working on the game. So for when the game is when the scam game is almost done, he's going to make a video, trick everyone, and I'm going to run to the bank with $500. Yeah, sure. That could have been the case. Honestly, that could have been the case. But really, I'm not that kind of person to think like that. I don't know, like, how anyone would be able to, like, with that mindset, you would really be able to trust anyone. But it's okay to remain skeptical, I guess. So, right, days counting, get closer to this key date. And I asked Mr. Julian on the day of when it's 0, what's the plan for today? Because Dark, something should happen with it. This is on the 1st of June. Don't worry, there's nothing down there. He says, making some screenshots right now, and when I'm done, I'll open up the Discord, the website, and upload those screenshots to Steam, but they need me to verify them so the Steam page won't be active for like 1 to 3 days. And hopefully enough people to join in, and like 7 days after I put everything together, the beta will start officially. Now, I don't obviously have the screenshots, but I believe we're kind of might be going a bit fast here with time, but during this whole entire thing, I think I asked the dev a few times, hey, do you need more time? Hey, do you need more time? No. I mean, there was one point where he was like, it's coming along, you know? But we'll get into this later. So keep that in mind. Day gets closer. I start cooking the video. People start even finding out before I make the video. And I'm just excited to share this project to everyone. I think it's going to be great. The 9th was the day that a lot of people thought Dark and Darker was going to come out. I was like, man, this is going to be fucking good. We're going to have Dark at the beginning. Dark and Darker might come out. We're fucking gaming. That would be amazing. That would be a great day. So I was really looking forward to the 9th. Release is scheduled June 9th, 8 a.m. originally. Obviously, that got pushed back by 4 hours. That's why I still started streaming at 8, because I told everyone, hey, I'm going to stream at 8. Game's coming out at 8. That didn't obviously remain the same as I just said. It got pushed forward by 4 hours. So, push forward. I'm still streaming at 8 because I don't want people to think like, oh, he's not going online. What the fuck's going on? The game's out. I want to go tell people, hey, the game's not out. As compensation, during those 4 hours, I gave out beta keys. And regarding the keys giveaway, let's for now say you have 20, not including the ones for your friends. And basically just whenever you have a person, just give me their Discord tag and make sure they're on the Dark Discord. I'll have a bot command that assigns a key and a role, all that, so it doesn't get messy. Okay, guys, sure. I didn't have the fucking key. I didn't have a notepad with the actual 16-digit Steam code key, okay? I guess I should have clarified. I don't really think this would be as important if the game did come out on 9th at 12 o'clock. But because it didn't, this is something people are going to highlight, get angry over, and whatever. And so be it. That's okay. People can use this as a sign that something's wrong. But sure, I didn't actually have the keys. But hypothetically, if someone wanted to bribe me $500 for some fucking god-awful reason, not knowing there's a fucking Patreon and get a key, they could have. And I could have just gave the guy his name and said he'd want a giveaway. Right? I don't think that a dev would ever check or no. So technically, I did have the power to give keys if the game was coming out on 12 o'clock on June 9th, but it didn't. So I stream 8 a.m. We're having a great time, honestly. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm very excited for 12 o'clock. Get to 12 o'clock. Dev is running into some issues. Says that like an hour or two later that can't compile in Unity or something and blah, 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 whatever. It's not really the point of like what the problem was, but rather it's not coming on 12 o'clock. And then everyone assumed the worst and thought it was a scam. Moving past that day, kind of the thing that no one's going to remember is today, the dev said, I already refunded people that asked me for a refund. Sure. Once again, you schizophrenic motherfuckers. The dev could be lying. There maybe could be no refunds. Sure. That's okay. Until we actually get receipt logs of the dev refunding people, we'll never know for certain. In addition, I have managed to fix the big issue from the message above, but it did break some assets in process and I'm fixing them right now. It shouldn't take long. I will also use this opportunity of the delayed playtest to fix some other little things to make sure the playtest runs smoothly from the get-go. This time around, I won't be making the same mistake, and we will roll out the access quietly with unnecessary hype events or streams. Also, calling this playtest a beta was probably not the smartest move, but it's not an alpha either, and we'll be not having multiple playtests before. And we will not be having multiple playtests before early access release, so let's call it a playtest from now on. And no, there won't be just opening doors. Prepare to fight. Dungeons are not a safe place to be. And yeah, that's where we're at today. The dev's been talking in Discord. The dev hasn't deleted the Discord. The dev hasn't left any Discords I'm in with them. Nothing. So that's where we're at. Am I a scammer? No. I'm not a scammer. I mean, this isn't some kind of scheme by me and the developer to steal people's money. I don't even really know the guy. I mean, sure, I've been talking to him for a month on and off, but I don't really know anything about him IRL. I mean, I've looked at some of his credentials he had linked on his Discord, naturally. But I'm not like friends with this guy. I don't know who this guy is, IRL. Yeah. So, no, not a scammer. Have I gained anything monetarily? Ads are disabled on Twitch. They were disabled before I even started streaming on the 9th. They were disabled way before. In addition, my YouTube isn't monetized. And there was no ad deal between me and the developer or sponsorship deal or whatever. The only thing I gained monetarily was subscribers. The names highlighted in yellow are people I know personally. They are not fans. They are people I know. IRL friend, friend online, friend. Well, that's not friend. That's the developer, sorry. Friend, me, friend. The people in white, I have no fucking idea who they are. I guess like they're just fans, people who like. I mean, I know who they are, but like, I don't know them personally, right? And then Mr. Jake is in gray because I have known him before this whole incident, way before. We've been talking for a long time. He's a fan of my stuff. So 4 times 250 for subscribers, that's $10. If we include Mr. Jake, 5 times 250, $12.5. So I have gained between $10 and $12.5, depending on what you consider, whatever. So that's how much I've gained monetarily from this. $12.50. The door. Bit of context on this. Mr. Dev was pulling an all-nighter. That's a red flag, sure. Before the 9th. So between the 8th and the 9th, he was pulling an all-nighter. And I asked him, because I was starting to get worried, hey, do you got any footage of what you're doing? He got together the video of him opening a door. And to me, let me explain to you really quick why I thought that was okay. Sure, in hindsight, it wasn't. It looks really bad. But at the time, it proved to me that there was functionality of something. There was also something else. Sorry. It proved to me that developer, even if it's some fucking asset on Unity that is free, the door opening asset or whatever, the interact asset, it proved to me that the developer was in Unity and put something together. If it was to scam me, so be it. But I asked the guy at 7:05, hey, do you have something to show? And then at 7:11, he sent the door video. So if he was scamming, why would he go through the effort to have door functionality that he didn't show to anyone else but me? Even on the 9th, he didn't show anyone the door but me. Did he put that together in 6 minutes that quick? He found the asset on the Unity store, put the door in 6 minutes? Sure, once again, tinfoil hat. Yeah, he could have, but I don't really assume he thought about it that hard. And, so conclusion, conclusion. There are some things on all 3 points of the triangle that could be fixed. With me, I could be more careful in what I expose my viewers to and my followers and my subscribers. I guess I now have a personal responsibility as a creator put upon me that I didn't ask for to be careful what I expose my viewers to and my subscribers to. Even though he's providing refunds, I can still be careful. The developer could have done things, in my opinion, communicate more with the community, explain what's going on in detail, maybe even show more pictures or videos of what was going on, because it was a bit sus. I can't lie in hindsight. And the supporters, there was 115 of you guys that supported, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it's just to show that I'm not the only one that was fooled in this. It's kind of like everyone's coming at me. How are you so stupid? How did you even believe this? These supporters didn't even have the door video. And sure, you can argue that the door video could have maybe made it worse for the people, maybe made it more skeptical, or more hopeful. But regardless, there was still 115 people that paid money. There was even people that paid $100 to the developer. So they could have been more careful and maybe waited a bit and then spent money. But that's not to say that the only ones that could have improved. I could have improved, the developer could improve, they could improve. So obviously with recent revelations, it's not really looking like a scam anymore to me. It was bad. What happened? Really fucking bad. It was horrible what happened. It was very bad. But at least the developer says he's providing refunds and is explaining what happened now. He hasn't deleted the Discord. He hasn't ran away. He hasn't deleted me. He hasn't left any of the mutual servers I'm in with him. Nothing. So let's wait and see what happens. And yeah. I think my community post sums up pretty well. How I feel about where I can improve. I have a responsibility as a creator now, and I failed everyone. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later. Also, there's one more thing I want to add. y'all are silly. Stuff like this, where I'm memeing. Okay. Guys, I just like to have fun with this shit. I like to make the most out of the worst and have fun with it. I'm just joking with that kind of shit. So don't take it as I'm seriously some kind of Lamborghini with the guy, okay? I'm just memeing around, okay? Once again, thank you. Goodbye.